Good afternoon and good night. Wherever you are, this is Charles Petrie talking at you, with you, to you, for you. As soon as, well, oh, as soon, well, as soon as now, I just, oh, forgot to put the number. Oh well. Ooh, early adopters. What? Okay, what? Ah. Okay, you can't. Okay, what is it? Do I have to spank caps again? Because I did. Okay, I did the last Petrie Cast, and I had it in portrait, and it was. The view was buggered up. And then I did it in landscape, and it was fine. So it can't be both, like, whatever. No. So this, what have you. What have you done, Haps, to the view? Or is it just for me? Like, what? Mm. Shifting, what is it with the shifting here? The shifting view. You are annoying me. So, as I draw, if you're of a certain age, so old, um, original He-Man series, circa 1983. The Sorceress was the weakest powerhouse magic user of all. Theoretically, she was she didn't have the power you'd think she had, and she was easily beaten. And kind of embarrassing, no? Oh no, I stubbed my toe. I'm defeated. Ah. Oh, sorceress. But that He-Man series was, yeah, I was there for all of it, and yeah, action cartoon, but third He-Man series was the best, circa early 2000s, because there was a New Adventures of He-Man circa 1990 that I saw enough of to know that it was not, it was it's the least of them. And now coming up, there's two He-Man series, one in production, or about to be in production, working on. One one worked on by Kevin Smith, and one for kids. Hmm. Hmm. So if you grew up watching cartoons, do you still watch them? Hey, I got no problem saying I love cartoons, I always will. And I grew up in a fabulous era for cartoons, even though some of the cartoons made since then kick butt over the ones that I first saw. But I had a good era. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, various iterations of Super Friends. Yeah, I know. Not as good as Justice League or Young Justice. But hey, um Challenge of the Super Friends and the last two Super Friends shows that didn't use the name Super Friends. And there was, yeah, Batman cartoon, The New Adventures. What else? There was a Zorro. There was a Tarzan. There was a Lone Ranger, I think, if memory serves. Thundar the Barbarian, yes. And oh, Gary Marshall of many TV shows and movies, he was the reason Thundar was canceled. Boo. Yeah, for lousy Happy Days cartoons. Sorry. That was just, anyway, ancient history. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is drop. It's well, I can't draw characters same each time, so and I don't have a lot of room for it using this paper anyway. Because the idea is that I draw something here and then write something here, but yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, it's nothing special. Hmm. So let's see. I thought I was gonna say more about He-Man, but ah, I can do better than that. Hmm. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. Mm. So, what are you doing today on Saturday? Mm. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah. Oops. So, do you want to play a game? Probably not. Should I be... Ooh, the happy bearded Cyclops. Let's give him some hair. Ha! So, well, I never got any answer on which would you rather. Maybe one of you will answer it. So, I remember the first one, but I don't remember what the second one was. Hmm. First one was would you rather have your own space station you could instaport to? That would be halfway across the universe, or the other side of the universe, that orbits a planet that you can visit, which puts a pause in your own life. or normal life, or I don't remember the other idea. Oh yeah, travel to a game within your computer, and there you would have, in the game, you would have superpowers, and you'd be free to fund some, well, hanky panky, keeping it PG. Which would you rather? Oh, 11. Excuse me. Yes, I could mute. Well, mute button's not exactly the most accessible thing. So, are you broadcasting on Haps yet? Oh yes, a pro tip. Uh, download the Haps apps. Subscribe to me and support me. Obviously, well, I only multicast to YouTube, and I don't have any subscribers on YouTube, as far as I know, for this latest account, and never had many on the first one. So catching me through Haps. Yeah. I guess I just don't attract any of the. Ooh, 14, yay. Yeah, my art is simple. Hmm. So, I know, scintillating conversation. Well, not that I'm holding up my end, but your end. Not even so much as a hello. Or a you suck. Saturday morning, I had my leftover pizza. Yummy. Ah, 14. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Eh. Ooh, 17. Careful. If you keep tuning in, I'll have 20. 25. Okay. Maybe not 25. So, how old are you and what field are you working in? What's your dream? You some kind of artist, musician, magician, aspiring politician? I remember when I was a boy, for a very brief time, I can remember thinking this or sharing this with friends. I was riding my bike one day, saying I wanted to be Prime Minister of Canada. Yeah, that never went anywhere. I would not want to be a politician today. Of course, to be a politician, I'd have to be electable, and yeah, popularity has never been my thing. Hopefully, I'd be more honest than too many politicians and that. Yeah. But I have worked on a couple of political campaigns as a volunteer. Not to get too political, but I've always voted when I could, provincial elections, federal elections, and a good deal of mayoralty elections. So yeah, democracy is not a perfect form of government, but it beats all the others. So, and that's about all I'm going to talk political. As always, I'm glad to be Canadian. So, where are you listening from? So we want green, want orange, want one of the browns. Blue. Yeah, gray. That'll do for now. Of course, getting back to cartoons, there was also some. Well, He-Man was weekdays afternoon. G.I. Joe, Transformers. Those were some fun cartoons after school. Do you remember the last movie you saw in theaters? Last movie I saw in theaters was Gravity. Yeah, I saw they were during the pandemic last year. Well, theaters were still, well, they reopened for a time. They were showing movies, cheap movies, like for what, $5? So older movies. And I finally saw Gravity. Yeah, it was good. But I don't know how last year was gonna shape up to. Well, I wasn't. I'm not super excited about the next two MCU movies, Black Widow, or maybe more excited about the Eternals. Of course, it's hard to match Avengers Endgame. Yeah, and I was also disappointed. Not, yeah, Far From Home did not wow me. I mean, it was fine. It was, MCU, Spider-Man, but again, how do you follow up Avengers Endgame, which was a culmination of an entire saga, and well, presumably you know the big things that happened. So it's hard to follow that up. Certainly be more excited to see Fantastic Four when done right. And I'd like John Krasinski and Emily Blunt to play Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, respectively. Because, as you may know or may not, they are married. So that would be a good dynamic. But that's a long way off. Even longer being put off by, well, you know what? Of course, it'd be worse if it was a zombie pandemic, because I mean, zombies are not a thing. But as depicted in popular culture, 28 days later, 28 weeks later, Romero zombies, uh, Walking Dead, World War Z, we'd be infect hard with zombies. And it wouldn't take long. And I don't. What would be. What would be recovery from a zombie pandemic? Ooh, I got a comment. Uh oh. I hope it's not hello from. Okay, really? Seriously? Okay, really? Seriously? If you're gonna say hello, say something more, because that's tedious. It doesn't do any good. I mean, it's not trolling, but I expect better from my viewers. It's just tedious. Come on, say something more than that. Hello back from Montreal, Canada, in the province of Quebec. Ah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So, I don't know if you're a fan of sports, but just for fun, if you could play a season of any of the four major sports in North America, football, which has long since replaced baseball as America's game. So, football, baseball, basketball, or hockey. Say, okay, star quarterback. Um, Center fielder, star quarterback in football, center fielder in baseball, shooting guard in basketball, or hockey. Let's say right wing. Which would you rather be for one season? Football has the shortest season, but you also get hammered hard, and pretty scary what happens is too many football players, concussions, and brain getting bashed around. Some of the players, terrible consequences from that. I played rugby for a time, and worst thing that ever happened to me was strained fingers, I think. Yeah, I couldn't tackle to save my life, so I did not play for long. I was associated with a couple teams for one team for many years and another team for season. But I did go to Europe on a rugby tour back in '93. Shout out to the Orangetown Saracens. Not that any of the Saracens would be listening, but if they were, that'd be cool. We went to. This was back in March. Went to Amsterdam. Went to Brussels. Some of us went to Bruges one day. And we went to Paris. We played in Toulouse and we saw a game in Paris. Cool. And for anyone who knows rugby, I was a wing. I was fast then, but again, couldn't tackle to save my life. Well, I could score tries, which is the equivalent of touchdowns, with ease in practice. Only ever scored one in an actual contact game. So the sports, yeah, I was never good at skating, so I wouldn't choose hockey. Uh, mm, don't have a good enough arm to be a quarterback. Plus, 5'6", I'm a little under tall. So I also wouldn't choose basketball. So baseball. If I could just not be afraid of the ball. Softball, yeah. But only if they don't pitch fast. Then I'd enjoy playing first base. Hey, my broadcast, I can amend the rules as I want. So I'd play some softball. Or volleyball. Volleyball would be fun. Bowling's also fun. Ooh, 18. Of course, that's just 18 people who've passed through. So, who's going to tune in tomorrow when I broadcast? Me? Well, I'll have a drawing. I will draw something. And then I'm going to read part or all of a very short story. First draft. As to what time that'll be? Let's say, let's say Sunday at 8. 8 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Pacific. 7 p.m. What is Chicago Central? Monday morning in Europe. Later on Monday in Asia and Australia. I don't know. At 8 p.m. Eastern. What time is it in Australia? What time is it in Japan? China? Does HAPS reach China? South Korea? Philippines? Etc., etc., etc. Ooh, 22. So, who wants to play a game? I'm working on a tweak of Hangman. And all the words are between 5, 6, and 7 letters. And this one's been already answered, but I'll throw it out there anyway. I mean, an answered in one of the earlier streams. 6-letter word. And the clue is a desert prick. 6 letters. Oh, 27. Oh my gosh. Dang. So if anyone wants to drop a coin, that'd be cool. I want to say hey. Tell me why 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 33 and 5 balloons. Oh, and if you're inclined to math, how many numbers of pi can you recite beyond 0.314? What are the next 10 numbers? 20, 50, 100. You want to put that down? Go ahead. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool with me. Oh. So, what year did you graduate high school? I graduated in 1990, and yeah, last year was the 30th anniversary, 30th anniversary, 30-year reunion, and well, didn't happen, and it wasn't looking good to happen because me, yeah, I thought if I volunteered to organize it, I'd get some fellow classmates from that year to help out, and yeah, that never happened. For some reason, my year at my high school, we had poor attendance at, well, I guess the best attendance was 10 years at the 10-year reunion. And then we did the 15-year reunion. Yeah, that was, yeah. A lot of people that, okay, my high school experience wasn't the greatest, but, and it's certainly not, yeah, well, if it's the highlight of my life, doesn't say much about my life, but no, it was an important time. So, but I think most of our, well, judging on attendance, my year, even if they're still in province, they're like, meh, meh. I don't care about the reunion. That would have been a fun one to have with celebrate for 3 days, and because that's the last year you can run with any kind of reckless abandon all weekend and play, basketball, touch football, softball. Because 35th, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah, okay, 35th, but 50th, creaky. That's where Advanced Creek sets in. I don't know. What can you do? What can you do? And what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, this is my one-eyed man, my Cyclops. My bearded Cyclops. And he's so happy. And if you check the spelling, S-E-W. He's a sewing Cyclops. Oh. Number 3. Huh, I didn't sign. So, I point to it thusly. There. So happy. And now. So, if you had a vote, well, you have a vote, but it's a non-binding vote. What should I lead with? One of my simple drawings, either for Peach, Untitled, or Strupp, or the poetry. What would you vote for? Ooh. Don't mind me. Ah, okay, there we go. So you're just going to hear some tapping of the keys if you haven't tuned in. I know you're there, or were at some good point, so you have a care to watch and listen as I do my thing, but at the same blessed time, you're oh so shy, and I have to wonder why. Like, I'm so not scary, though I am a little hairy, especially in the face, but not on the head, and I'm not imposing, like physically, no, because I ain't tall. I'm not quite 5'6", y'all. So no need to be, well, scared of me. Not that I'm saying that's what you were or that you don't comment because of that. It's just a fleeting thought that passed through my writer's head and poet's heart. As for what comes next, like, what do you need from me for you to feel free to comment anything more than you're from blank? As for as for what comes next, yes, I'm rereading it. As for what, because I added to it, obviously. As for what comes next, like, what do you need from me for you to feel free to comment anything more than you're from blank, which should be cool to read, but serves no need if you don't follow it up with something past that. Then I go quiet as I let my fingers dance just lightly on the keys as I type with a speed that can help me harvest 2 good rows at least before the battery loses its charge and I have to end my cast. All the goody while I'm thinking this, that I am thirsty, and I'd like to fill my bottle and take a big old gulp and smile to myself before I was back at the writing and fighting for a thing that few can do. Yes, you know that thing. Hmm. Yes, you know that thing of which I sing, even though I shouldn't sing, that is. Yes, you know that thing of which I sing, even though I shouldn't sing, that is. 'Cause I ain't got no singer's voice, so that didn't stop me from posting a song on YouTube, no less, that I wrote myself. Yeah, I had a YouTube channel. Well, I posted videos on YouTube. I mean, I never. What? I have two. I have two. I had two subscribers on that channel. Yeah, and it's a dormant. It's a dead channel. And the video quality not especially good. And this was before I was drawing. And hey, here's the deal. You post a comment saying, I want to hear the song, and I'll share my YouTube handle, and you can find it. Because now the song itself, it's a shot across my own bow. The song is good, and the way I envision it, I can see it being sung as a, yeah, jazzy song. So jazz. I would. Oh man, in a perfect world, at some point that would be recorded by someone who can actually sing. I mean, it's a fun little song. Well, darkly fun because it's about my terrible dating history. So, but it's fun, and I mean, obviously I'm biased, but it deserves to be properly sung by someone who can sing. Uh oh, that's the song of Soon to Lose Charge. Uh, I'll try to go an hour and a half because it's 1:20. It's an hour 22. I guess I'm not gonna get to 30. I'm at 27. 27 sets of eyes and ears and hands and hearts have tuned in at some point. Now, how long do you have to tune in to be registered? 30 seconds? 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Um, one. Um, yes, I was refreshing the I was refreshing on the desktop to see if I'd gotten past 27 and one like and one comment. No coins. I've certainly given coins away, but yes, I know. Whinging. Whinging. And again, tune in past a certain point, you get 50 coins a day. Free. If you broadcast, you get coins. If you open your emails, you get coins. If you invite, people use your link to join up with Haps, you get coins. It's lots of ways to get coins without spending any money. And so, yeah, sure, spend money. It's cool. Well, certainly to their benefit, and well, their benefit is our benefit because got to keep the lights on. So yeah, ideally in a perfect world, I would buy some coins. I would, sponsor. Of course, I can't be sponsored because I don't have a badge yet, and I don't know what I have to do to qualify for a badge and how long it would take me to get a badge because I can't draw flies. I mean, I can draw flies, but I can't draw flies. Well, 27 people to have passed through because it almost certainly wasn't anyone's dog that was watching the stream for however long they needed to watch the stream. Or cats. No, cats would not. Dogs are more inclined to like my art than my drawings than cats. Cats are very critical. They go meow. Not good. Dogs would go, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Am I amusing myself? Well, I'm easy to amuse. I'm easily amused. So, yeah. Knock, knock. So, what's a desert prick? 6 letters. Only one person has played that game. The Handman's Tweak with cards for points. Um, 1 hour 27 minutes and counting. I'm gonna call it a minute 30. A minute 30. An hour 30. And thanks for dropping by for however long you dropped by. I mean, I don't know if anyone stuck around for the whole hour and a half, or how long you have to. I mean, did someone stick around for longer than 30 seconds? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's listening right now. Watching. Hello. Goodbye. Um, yeah. I'm gonna keep at it. I mean, I got 27. I've had, well, I know I get people watching after. Vote about the vote. Vote on the quality of the broadcast. I think it's pretty good. Certainly worth 3 stars. And that's not even touching on the quality. So that's just sound and video, and both are pretty good. So this has been Petrie Cast 7, even though it's not numbered. I'm Charles Petrie, still working for Letty, but Letty's little drawer wasn't drawing anyone, so back to Petrie Cast. So I'll keep at it. I hope you keep tuning in for however long you tune in, and one day you won't be so shy. Thanks. Enjoy your weekend.